Hi, Jess here from Nigezza.co.uk, and I'm here, and what I've got is the Birthday Memories designer series paper, and I got this free in my last celebration order. I didn't want to get anything that was just celebration because it was March 31st that I was putting the order in, so I wanted something that was still going to be in the catalogue until May, end of May. So I don't buy many designer series papers, and this really doesn't appeal to me, but I thought that the other sides were actually quite nice, and I thought I could probably use them. So if, like me, you got this in celebration, or you still or you bought it because you like it, I'm just going to go through it. So yeah, I don't do the animals, so they're not really something I like, but the other side is this stunning stripe. Now that I will use, so I really like that. So this is likely to be the side I would use, although I do have an idea for this when I was looking at it. Okay, this is quite sweet, with balloons and presents. It's not too bad, and I love that. That is a really nice. I can go with that. This, nothing for me. Don't like it. Girly. I mean, it's very old-fashioned. It's very vintage. I'm sure it will appeal to some people, but it really doesn't appeal to me. The other side, that's okay. I'm still not actually that enamoured by this piece, but it's okay. I might make envelopes out of that side. No, don't like it. Don't like it at all. But that's quite a nice plain colour. Again, that could be a nice background. That could be a really nice box or a bag. So I'll be all right with that one. These birthday cakes rather. Yeah, we could use those. Those could be cut out. Quite like the colours, and I really like the vintage colour on that side, so I would be okay about using that. This, well, that's even more than the first piece that I didn't like, so I'm not liking that at all, but that's okay. I can use that. I can live with that. So two sides to every piece of paper. If you don't like one, then you have got the other side to play with. So this was free. Some of them speak to me more than others. Some of them I love, and so I will do something with this. So stay tuned and let's see what I come up with. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to make 3 cards, and I've used the Sweet Sugar Plum because that's in that balloon there, Old Olive, and this is Pacific Point, but I ain't got it, so I'm going to use Dapper Denim, and hope for the best. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to use this section here as mats for the cards. So I'm going to cut along here at one mat. Now that one is got a little bit of the top of that, but I think I can work around that. So that is cut there at 5 and 5/8, because that is the mat size for the cards that I make. Obviously, if you're not using A4 cards, then you can adjust it to fit the card blanks that you use. So this one's cut at 8 7/8, and then that fits our English standard card bases. I'm choosing that one to go on the blue because of those 2 blue there. Going to cut this one because I'm going to have slightly more than's required, but I'm not sure if I'm going to actually miss that one. Put that one on the green, like so, and then I'm going to put this one on the sweet sugar plum because it's got more. We are going to get that a little bit. So what I might do is make this blank a little bit smaller. Which will be alright. So I'm just going to cut it there at 5 inches so that we lose all of that bit at the bottom. So I might then, as that's 5 inches, then it's 7/8 shorter than it should be. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/8 shorter that way, then I've got an even border all the way around, just so it's a bit different. There, so I've got an even border around that one. It's just bigger than what I normally do. I might cut another mat on this, maybe use rich raspberry. That might be quite nice. Not rich raspberry. I do mean rich raspberry. Yeah, I do mean rich raspberry. Do you know, I thought I'd said berry burst. Well, clearly I hadn't. So I'll cut that in my normal mat size. All the measurements will be over on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, so don't worry about that. I might cut that down another 1/8 off both sides actually, so that we're going halfway. Then the trick is for me to remember what you've done. I will do, possibly. There, so that's got a thicker border than I normally get, and then that's got the same border there. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? That works. So that is 3 cards that I'm going to make out of this one, and then because I don't like that, I will then utilise this side. Might make a nice little box or something out of that. Save these scraps. So let's get on with my card idea. So one of the things that I thought about with these balloons is that I've got these balloon embellishments. Now I've used some of these before. I've used the red ones, I've used them all as noses on reindeers on a Christmas project, and I've used one of these blue ones, I think I did on a panda card, because the pandas were holding balloons, but I thought that it might be quite nice to use a balloon on these, randomly on these cards, to give a little bit of something, some 3D effect. Don't want to cover that sort of, so it's a matter of choosing which one I'm going to cover up. So on this case I might cover up that purple, and on this one I might just use it on the yellow that's already there. I've only got yellow and blue ones left, so that was just an idea of what I'm going to do. But I want to do the sentiment that I want to put on first before I start messing about with that sort of thing. And I thought I might tie some ribbon. Thought that might be quite nice. I've got a bit of Old Olive to go with this Old Olive one. I've got some, oh, that's Pear Pizzazz. It's Pear Pizzazz, but it looks okay. That could go across there, or I could use the little bit of, I've got sheer one might be nicer. So I'm going to use my bow maker to help me here, because I want it to be fairly flat. So put this around, tie a knot. That is not even, that is. And then we've got a nice little flat bow to stick on there around the bottom. I quite like that. And then a little sentiment on there. I wanted to kind of stick with the balloon theme and the party theme. So I thought I might do a little banner with happy birthday, because that kind of reflected what was in the paper anyway, because that's what kind of gave me the idea. On this one we want a bit of Dapper Denim ribbon, because I've yet chosen Dapper Denim. I have actually got a Pacific Point ribbon here, which sort of coordinates with the set, which I've not really used very much of. I wasn't a particular fan of, but that could go across. And then this one I got a choice between Rich Raspberry and Sweet Sugar Plum, but I don't have any Rich Raspberry ribbon, but I do have the Sweet Sugar Plum in that one that I've used before, so I might use that. So I've got to decide on my greeting, so I shall go and do that and come back to you. So I've done that, and I'm not really sure I like it, to be fair. Not really sure I like it, so I thought, how can I make that better? So I decided to step it up. So this card, I decided to put cut a white border in Whisper White to make it just look that little bit more special. I have stamped in Old Olive the Happy Birthday from the Teeny Tiny Sentiments. Quite gutted that that is being retired. It is one of my go-to stamps. The Happy Birthday, I just feel it's a little bit too small a sentiment for the whole of this label punch, so I'm going to cut it slightly smaller, and then you just feed it back through. I can never do this on camera. I can do it when I'm not on camera quite easily. There we go. And then I'm going to cut one from Old Olive to mat behind. Don't know why I put my Old Olive scraps away. One of them. go. And then I'm going to stick those two together. I have about there. Okay, so that's that sorted. I'm going to stick this down and then I'm going to wrap the ribbon around the whole thing because I'm thinking I might pop it up. So I just measured this and cut it 1/4 of an inch wider and longer so that we map 1/8 of an inch round it. I'm going to stick that around there, turn it around the other side, get some cheapo double-sided tape that I have hanging about my drawers. Just stick that down. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually wearing glasses. I know you can't see me, but oops, I thought it might have helped a bit with my accuracy. It would appear not. And that is really strong double-sided tape. Right. There. Sticking to me, that is. Blimmin' heck. Right. I'm going to stick the backing back on, otherwise I'm just going to get in a pickle. There we go. And I thought I might pop that up on some dimensionals so that it pops even more, gives it a little bit more of a wow. Don't know what the weather's like with you today when this goes out, but today when I'm filming, it's like the middle of summer. It is boiling hot. I'm wearing a strapless summer frock and I'm still hot. And after spending a week in Iceland, I can tell you, it's quite strange. Although, I don't know if you've been to Iceland, but it might be cold outdoors, but indoors they don't half keep it warm because they don't have to pay for any of their heating because it's all generated for free because of all their natural hot springs and things, so they don't have to worry about it. So indoors is toasty, so you like layer up to go out and then you get somewhere and then you're peeling it all off. There we go. And then I'm just going to, I can't remember what I did there. Oh, I did use some dimensionals on there. I cut one of the long strips. Now this is where I know I'm wearing my glasses because I can see that. I'm often just stabbing around in the dark really, not knowing what I'm doing. I found them. I had lost them. These are my prescription varifocals, which I don't like wearing because they make me feel a bit sick. It's like travel sickness. But if I'm just looking down the bottom, I'm alright really. Okay, and then I did those 3 dots, which I quite liked. So yeah, I went and put it somewhere I couldn't find it. So this is Dapper Denim, so I chose the sort of middling colour on this one. This one is the right colour, so I'm thinking I'm going to go for that. I quite like the descending size. So big, middle, small. Not as small as the other small because I've used them all up. And I got a yellow balloon. I'm going to cover the yellow balloon with this yellow balloon. I was actually going to cover the orange ones, don't like it, but we don't want it next to yellow. Right, glass isn't helping much on this. There we go. There. So that looks slightly better, doesn't it? So we've gone from to a bit wow, and now I'm going to do a double wow on this one. So I will put this together and show you. So back with this one. So as you can see, all I did was I added a second layer there. I've still popped that one up on dimensionals, and there's like a space there that I don't like, so I'm going to add some balloons. So I'm going to add a yellow balloon. I'm going to add it about here. Get my little pokey tool, hold that down. And then I'm going to take my basic black marker. I'm going to use the small side, and I'm just going to do a little tail so it fits in. And then what I did was took some of the white perfect accents and I've coloured them with my rich raspberry alcohol marker blend, so that goes nicely like so. And I was going to put another balloon on, but I think that's enough. And I have just, for the inside, I'm going to do this for all of them, I've just stamped the hooray balloon from the happy birthday gorgeous there for the inside of the card, carrying the balloon theme through. We have other balloon cards. We've got the balloon celebration, so I could have used that as well, but I thought hooray was quite nice for the birthday sentiment. Stamped it in rich raspberry as well and used the rich raspberry Stampin' Right marker. So that's 3 versions of that card. A pretty plain one, stepped up, and double stepped up. Okay, so all details and measurements will be on my blog, nigezza.co.uk. Be a link down below to take you directly to that blog. There's links to my shops if you want to buy anything, and please like and subscribe if you like me and you want to see more of what I've got in store for you. Okay, see you again for now.